Hello and welcome to Hook Book, brought to you by Silver Pines Clinic for Adolescents. If you're in need, just ask for help. Now, jumping right into the topic for today. I'm your host, Chloe Tenreiro, and we will be discussing the book, Antisocial by Jillian Blake. This story follows the life of a teen with social anxiety disorder named Anna attending Alexandria Preparatory School. The story starts Anna's second semester of her senior year. Anna faces many struggles, including trying to get her friends back, problems with her anxiety, and a new love interest. While all of this is going on in Anna's life, the school is facing a major disaster.
Hacking.
Some anonymous students have hacked into other students' phones and leaked their personal information to all the other students at that school. The leaked information, of course, causes tons of problems amongst teens. Friend groups start splitting up and the school is in utter chaos with this newly found private information. Some students are being accused of having drugs, others are being accused of having affairs with teachers, and so on. Anna comes to the realization and shares with her peers the fact that what you see is not always what you get, meaning all of the leaked information is not truly who that person is. It is just what you see. This book has a great message behind it, saying that what you see isn't always what you get. Speaking of messages, let's talk about the message behind the title. At first glance, I thought the title was referring to Anna as antisocial, but I was wrong. I believe the purpose of the title is there to show how antisocial today's society is. It proves that teens rely on technology for information. They don't take the time to get to know each other. Instead, just believe all the rumors and things that they read online. But what this book is doing is showing to see beyond what is on a screen. Now let's step away from all that boring stuff and go into my favorite segment, Viewers' Questions. First question comes from a loyal listener, Joanne Smith. Joanne asks, who's my favorite character in this story, and why? Well, Joanne, my favorite character has to be Jethro. I think his character seems very real and down to earth. Definitely someone I'd want to be friends with. He's very supportive of his friends as well. I just think he genuinely has a great personality. And I don't know, he's my favorite. Next question from Jim Bob. Jim Bob asks, what was my favorite event in the book? Well, Jim, without trying to give away too much to those who haven't read this book, my favorite event in the book was when Anna was talking about the first time she met Palmer. I feel like the scene brought an end to a lot of the curiosity I had throughout the book. It definitely showed a lot more of Anna and Palmer's relationship, which allowed me to better understand the way Anna was feeling about everything that was happening between them. Next question from Karen. She asks, who do I think out of all of the characters changed the most? I'm going to have to think about that one for a second. My two top choices for that would be Vanessa and Nikki. But since I have to choose, I will definitely say Nikki. Nikki, because I feel like Vanessa's character change was a bit too predictable, whereas Nikki's wasn't that predictable. In the beginning of the story, Nikki is definitely shown as a shy character who depends on her friends for validation. In the last chapter of the book, it is definitely proven that Nikki is no longer the same person she was at the beginning of the book. She's very independent and now leads others rather than being led. I've gone through a few fan questions, meaning it's time for the review. If you really like this book, I do not suggest listening to my review on it. I believe that this book was rather cheesy and very try-hard. What I mean by try-hard is that the author is writing for a generation in which that author did not live. Jillian Blake is trying to pass her characters as teenagers in 2017, maybe 2016. As a teenager of 2016, 2017, I can guarantee that the writing is not accurate to the age group nor the time period. But one thing I did enjoy about this book is that it teaches the reader a valuable lesson. And also, I did appreciate that the author used a lot of hyperboles that would be seen in teens in today's society. Well, that is all I have for you today. Thank you for listening, and I'll catch you on next episode of Hookbook.